Start recording.
Alright, dope. Can I sit down normally? I feel like if I just sit up straight, I'll be okay. My knee is absolutely wrecked.
I can't. Well, I feel like I look small.
Alright, everybody, welcome back. Part 2, what you need to know about Liberty University in 2020. This is the updated video to what we did a couple years ago. Part 2 on my channel. Welcome to my channel. I'm Cameron. I'm with Michaela. We're gonna dive right into some more about Liberty. All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about here on my channel is we're going to talk about sports and just kind of what Liberty does in sports. So we're D1 in just about everything, FBS and football. So like we competed in our first bowl game, ended up winning it this year. And I guess we'll start with football. So football season starts right at the beginning of the school year and ends somewhere around November. I guess the bowl game was played in December. And football games are probably the most exciting games.
Oh, definitely.
There's usually lots and lots of students there. Like when we played against Syracuse this last year, it was a packed stadium.
Yeah.
So much fun. Even though we lost, it was a lot of fun to be a part of it. And Liberty football is probably the most hyped sporting event on campus. For
sure. And also they actually expanded the football stadium like a whole other level that was not there our freshman year.
Yeah, they have a whole second deck.
It's insane.
It's pretty large now. The next thing is basketball. We've been fortunate these last couple of years to have a pretty good basketball team. So actually in the first video, kind of made fun of the size of the basketball audiences. Well, everyone currently in the basketball arena, you're all bandwagon anyway. So like, I'm sure you'll be gone here in the next couple of years once we're in another recruiting type of year.
Right. We made March Madness last year,
yeah.
And we're also they're building right now an addition to the Vine Center where it's a smaller arena so that the games look more full. Which is funny now because now it's getting pretty full for the Vine Center because people are like, wow, basketball's actually good, like March Madness. I agree, a lot of bandwagoners for basketball. I would like to say I'm not a bandwagoner. It's my favorite sport. That's just me, I'm just being real here.
Yeah, and hopefully, I'm hoping with the new arena, not that we're really asking for my opinion here, but I think it will make the basketball atmosphere a lot more exciting and a lot better. I'm hoping it'll make it a little bit more intense, a little bit louder. Vines is just a massive arena to play in. Even when Vines is mostly full, it doesn't feel like overly full, I guess.
I agree.
We do have baseball, softball. It's more spring season sports. I've been to a couple baseball games and they're fun to go to if you're into baseball and softball. They are as well NCAA D1. They compete against a lot of the big schools as well. And from what I know, they usually have some pretty decent seasons. We have lacrosse.
Club lacrosse.
Is it club lacrosse?
Mm-hmm. I don't think so. Same with hockey, because we have to pay for...
Hockey's club, yeah. Wait. No. We have an ultimate frisbee team.
We got everything here.
Okay, so we think we have an NCAA women's lacrosse team.
And not for the men's.
And not for the men's. We're not finding anything on the men's. However, there is a men's club lacrosse team, which is also D1 club. Also, hockey is D1 club. Those are a lot of fun to go to.
Volleyball as well, because they do charge you for volleyball, hockey, not lacrosse.
Not girls lacrosse, from what we know.
Yes. Obviously, we don't go to lacrosse games, I guess.
There's also NCAA women's volleyball. That's a fall-time sport as well, right at the beginning of the school year. And then we do have NCAA soccer, D1. I don't know much about it. If you want to know a little bit more about D1 athletics, I actually did a video which I'll link below. I did it with Alex Probert. He's the Liberty University kicker, where you can kind of learn a little bit more about the ins and outs of a D1 athlete at Liberty University.
So basically here at Liberty, something that is very strong, I would say, is our dining options and just our food plans in general. So we have a lot of different options to eat in general. So we have the ROT, which is the classic dining hall. We only have one actual dining hall on campus, which is funny, but it's just like buffet style. There's a bunch of different options, and that is kind of right near DeMoss. And then we also have Doc's Diner, which is a diner that is on East Campus. And then we also have like a little food court for North Campus, which is Green Hall North. There's classes there, the gym's there. And at North, they have Chick-fil-A, Subco,
which is like budget Subway.
Yeah, Fresh Market, which is like kind of like food, like actual like feels like home cooked food, but not really. Dunkin', Umai, Trace Habaneros, and then there's also like a salad place.
We do have some dining options inside of Montview, which is the back side of DeMoss, which is really convenient if you have classes in DeMoss. So some of the things that we have in there is wood fire pizza, which is like pizza by the slice, garbanzo, which is Mediterranean, what do you call that? I don't remember what you call that.
Mediterranean,
it's
Greek.
Yeah, Mediterranean Greek food, really good. There's Star Ginger, which is like a Budget Panda Express.
Yeah,
probably. Yeah, and then there's also Hey Cow, which is a burger place. I think it's pretty good. I don't know what I can compare it to really. It's just burgers and shakes and stuff like that.
Yep. Oh, also in the library, we have a few food options, not too many, but there is Starbucks, of course, and there's also Pizza Hut, Auntie Anne's, and Einstein Bagels, which just opened this year.
All right, so some of the dining plans that you can get. So I'm actually gonna have Michaela start with this because these are the residential dining plans, and she can go into that.
Yes, so there's Freedom Dining and Freedom Dining Plus, and that basically, both of those give you unlimited ROT swipes. And then also if you have, I'm just gonna kind of explain the plus swipes because it's like the additional ones, but the plus swipes, you get 10 per week, and basically you can use these swipes besides the ROT, and you can go to any of the places we were just listing and get like a meal with that swipe, but yet again, you only get 10 of those. And then also, that's only like the difference really between the other one, because Freedom Dining, you get normal swipes, so that would kind of only be like a selected amount of the plus swipe options. So I think you get like maybe a few things at Hey Cow. It's very select, but the Freedom Plus, you get like anything, anywhere.
Yeah, so, and then in addition, both plans include $120 dining dollars and then $80 in Flames Cash. Dining dollars can be used anywhere on campus if you want to buy something extra wherever you eat. And then Flames Cash is actually good on campus and at some places off campus. Like if you want to run to the gas station and grab some snacks from there. Like I believe Sheets uses Flames Cash. And kind of going back to the plus versus regular dining plan. So like basically with the plus plan, you can get absolutely anything. That includes the Chick-fil-A, Garbanzo, Star Ginger,
ROT too, right?
Of course the ROT. There's some. Dunkin's included.
Yes,
Dunkin' and Starbucks are included on that, Auntie Anne's and Pizza Hut. Where meanwhile, the regular swipes, that would be your Wood Fire, Subco, Fresh Market, Umai? Is Umai on there?
Yes.
I don't know. I've never.
I think Umai, yeah. Okay. And Hey Cow.
We think Hey Cow and Umai are on there. We're not positive on that. But yeah. So then after that, you have the commuter meal plan, which is 30, 60, or 90 swipes. You can either do the regular swipes like we mentioned, or the plus swipes, which get you access to everything. For example, last semester I did the 60 swipes plus plan, which I think was like $650. And that came out, I did the math, it was like 1.3 meals a day. I actually didn't even get through all the swipes just because, you know, I make breakfast at home. I usually don't want to stick on campus for dinner, so I ended up having some left over at the end of the semester, but it was very convenient to have while I was on campus.
I definitely, if you're on campus, I definitely say get the plus. It's totally worth it.
The plus swipes are, it's the move.
Oh yeah, well, game changer.
Alright, so the next thing, we're going to kind of finish off by giving kind of our opinions, some last bits of information about Liberty that we think that you guys would appreciate. So one of the things that I think Liberty gets a really bad rap for is politics. The administration, every now and then, goes out of their way to make some sort of political statement. And it oftentimes makes headlines in one way or another, whether it's national, whether it's local, regional, whatever. And so I think a lot of people might look at that and say, oh, it's a pretty political school. I would say no, like the administration might think like that, but I think the students are genuine, a lot of them Christ-loving, Jesus-loving people that love on each other. And I think the student body is one of the great things about this college. I think there's very few places where you can get the type of students that Liberty has. So all around, my personal opinion of Liberty is like I've had a great 3 years here, and I've honestly loved it. I wouldn't trade it for anything, and you know, like I want to be able to meet awesome people like Michaela, you know, and yeah. So I like it.
Yeah, no, Liberty, yet again, I absolutely love Liberty. It has been probably the best thing for me personally, and just like in general, the people you meet here, the environment around you, the people that are encouraging you, leading you in your faith, helping you in your faith, and then you being able to lead other people. Like me being on leadership the past 2 years has been just an amazing opportunity. So I just absolutely love Liberty, and I hate that sometimes things get misconstrued, because I feel like sometimes like you will see one thing in the news, but you won't see everyone with their hands raised on a Wednesday night, which is more of what embodies Liberty to us, the student body, than what like is shown on the news. So yeah, that's about that, but I love Liberty.
I was just thinking about the fact that Jerry has me blocked on Twitter still. He's had me blocked for like ever since I left. Like,
what did you say?
I'll get into it later.
Oh man, tea.
Yeah, so the last thing that I will say about Liberty, it's a big school. Like, you can honestly find whatever you want here, you know. So like, I wouldn't say that it's a party school by any means. It is, but it is a place where you can find anything. So if you do want to find that, you can definitely find it. But I would not say that that's like the culture of Liberty necessarily or anything like that. It's a genuine place.
Right.
Anyway, I'm Cameron, this is Michaela. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch the updated version of everything you need to know about Liberty University. I really appreciate you guys checking out this video on my channel. Hit like, hit subscribe. If you have any questions, both of us, you can leave comments on either one of our videos, or we get people in our Instagram DMs all the time, which I will also link, and you can feel free to ask us questions, and for the most part, I feel like we're pretty good at getting back to people. So anyway, thank you everybody, have a great day, and yeah, check out Liberty.
Yes. Fan the flames.